It started as soon as Combs and her bodyguards came out of the courtroom.
Yeah, Janet, the Attorney General says you run a cult. Is that true?
Janet Combs and her Ark by the River church on Eastern Avenue allegedly benefited from an investment scam that involved her now dead husband, Tom Lysett, State Representative Peter Beck, and at least 2 other local men. According to our investigation and state officials, the group swindled millions of dollars from investors, with hundreds of thousands of those dollars allegedly funding Combs' church. Today, when we tried to talk with her about it, her bodyguards, James Lavoie with his hands on the camera and Doug Thurman on the left, did their best to intervene.
Take your hands off me.
I'll touch you, Jim.
Janet, the Attorney General says that's an assault, Thurman.
Moments before, Combs and Beck were in front of Judge John Andrew West. She on charges of money laundering, receiving stolen property, and engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity. Beck's now facing 69 charges involving securities fraud and perjury. If convicted, he's looking at hundreds of years in prison. Outside the courtroom, our session with Combs and her bodyguards continued all the way to the elevators.
Janet, do you have anything to say about the indictment? Do you have anything at all to say about the indictment, Janet?
Outside the courthouse, it continued until, fortunately, 2 deputies intervened.
I say we confiscate the camera right now. I want to press charges against him for assault and battery, and him too.
As for Beck, a simple lack of comment.
Pete, anything to say? Anything on the new indictments, Mr. Beck?
It's important to point out here that not just past members, but even the Attorney General in the indictment calls Combs' church a cult. The trial for all of the defendants was supposed to start April 7th, but there's about no chance that is going to happen. In fact, it could take years to get all of this sorted out. We also learned today that 2 men involved in the case, Beck's business partner John Fussner and Chip DeMoy, are going to take plea deals. In the newsroom, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News. Rob?